Oh no, I was walking and then that was the D. I just fell on it and I didn't know it happened. Oh no.
Oops. Listen, my girlfriend of 5 years slept with someone else while we were on a break. Am I wrong to feel cheated on? Why even take a break when you're dating?
Like, how long was that break? Was it like 2 weeks break, 2 years break, you know? Let's wait and see.
Let's wait. My girlfriend, or I guess I should say my ex-girlfriend, and I were together for 5 years. When she told me she wanted to take a temporary break because her mental health was suffering and she didn't want to hurt me, she had been waiting. It feels like someone is still right now.
Please don't say anybody didn't hear, you know? Don't do that, no.
She had been extremely volatile for months with massive mood swings, so I believed her. She even threw a plate at me for no reason a few weeks before, which was very unlike her. She told me that she still loved me and would end the break as soon as she started feeling better, and I held on to that. This was last month. Just this morning, she called me to confess that she effed her co-worker last night and didn't know why.
Oh no, I was walking and then that was the D. I just fell on it and I didn't know it happened. Oh no.
Oops.
That's so crazy though. Yeah.
She said more, but at this point, I was losing my hearing sight from the utter shock of it. I hung up on her. What's worse is that this co-worker was someone she often complained about and didn't seem to like at all.
There is a thin line between love and hate. So when somebody like hate you, deep down they like you, you know. So tips to you guys out there, you know.
Yes. I managed to ask her through text if she was effing him during our relationship, and she saw that last night was the first time that she didn't even like him and she just lost her mind for a moment. I haven't even looked at my phone since and don't really plan onto it. I feel so much pain that I threw up earlier.
Poor guy.
Even though we are on break, I feel like I was cheated on. Her crazy excuses don't make it any better. Even if she did go temporarily insane like she's clinging on to, why would her first response to be F somebody? Why not do literally any other insane thing? I've never felt this betrayed before.
First of all, I'm gonna say like this was something that was planned. Most likely she liked this guy. She was looking for excuse. So she left her partner. Let's take a break to go and F this guy up. That's what I think. I don't think this was a coincidence, you know.
That she didn't like the guy?
That the other guy who she F, that it was a mistake, you know. I think she probably had crush on him from before, you know.
For me, I don't understand the whole concept of breaks.
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Like, I would rather my partner, especially that they have been together for 5 years, I would rather my partner talk to me and we figure it out together. If we are living together, let's figure it out together. Yes, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Like, it's going to be a day-to-day process, hour to hour. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm going to be like annoying and everything. Mm-hmm. But for me, in my head, that thing of let's take a break, for me, it's like we are done.
Take a break, like what can that mean, you know? Do you want to take a break because you want to like focus on your mental health? Why are you taking a break because you want to go and date other people? You know, you're looking like for an excuse to like, so you can have the excuse like, oh, technically we wasn't together, you know? So I'm on this break and I did something that is bad, so it doesn't count. You know what I mean? Because like if you and somebody are together for 5 years and then you take a break for 1 month because you want the break and then you go and cheat on the person, like, you don't think, I would think that was planned, you know?
Yeah, and for me, in a relationship, when you reach to a state where you need, I might be just naive, but for me, when you reach to an extent where you need a break from your partner,
it is over for me, you know?
That means it's over. For me, it means that you no longer, because people outgrow each other, it could be like,
which is okay.
Yeah, it's totally okay. And it could be that For example, if when you are dating someone and it's been a long time, nothing is happening, nothing forward is happening, it could be like it just gets there stagnant.
Yes.
And it's okay to say
And
that
her attitude, based on what the guy was explaining, like how she got mad a lot before, she like throwing like plates at him, being mad, being moody, it could be like mentally she have checked out of this relationship, but probably she feel like this guy is so good for her, that she know he's good for her, but she doesn't want to leave the relationship, so she wants to like go and have a break and explore outside. I don't know, for me it doesn't make sense to me, It doesn't make
breaks
sense to me.
don't make sense to me.
Nah,
Like I wanted to say something, but it just skipped my mind. But for me, when it comes to breaks,
That's not a good
it's
sign.
my personal thing that a break is a breakup.
That's what I have. Break up.
Yeah, maybe we break up and we date other people in the future. We come back together. That's totally different
But
thing.
in that case, you are being honest.
But you cannot tell me that, and you cannot tell someone that you are on the break. And then you doing other things
While he's waiting for you,
waiting for you.
You know?
That's so unfair. Women, I've told you, girls, let's step the game up. Like,
yeah, that's like, for me, that's common sense.
listen, let's go to the comment section.
Yeah.
Bro, this entire break was about effing this guy, but keeping you on the hook. She wanted to test him out, and apparently it didn't go so well. She wants to come back to you.
Exactly. Like, what I've been trying to say this whole time is like summarize it perfectly, She see this new guy, she want to taste it. But then, she see this new food, she want to taste it. But then she doesn't want to leave her food, because she's being greedy, And she go and taste this food, she's disappointed. So she's like, I'll give my food back to me, I don't know if the analogy makes sense, but yeah. But like, it doesn't, like, this is like so fishy, This comment like really summarize it well,
Yeah. Asking for a break was just a soft breakup, specifically to try her luck with someone else and to try your relationship if it didn't work out. What is trying to come to you with now is just buyer's remorse. Either she realized he just wanted to hit it and quit it without actually starting a relationship, or you provide her a home base and some dollars she needs.
She is not upset for hurting you. She is upset her plan was shit. But it's like, what do you... So far, people in the comments agree with us,
Yeah. He's not the...
I don't think it's the A.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. She is wrong. She is wrong for taking a break, number one. She is wrong for effing this other guy while on a break. And she is wrong coming back to want the relationship with this guy, But actually, like, this guy, it seems like you have already moved on, so that's good.
This is a story as old as humanity. If she wasn't sleeping with this guy before the break, she was definitely planning on it. You are her safe option, not her first choice. Never be content to be the safe option. Let her go permanently and you will go through this again. Probably after having children.
I think so. That's what I'm saying. Like, she feel like this guy is good for her, but it's not probably like the one that she want, Because, like, some people will be like, oh, me, I want a bad boy,
Yeah.
Some people will be like, oh, me, I want somebody who's toxic, For them, that's what turned them on, in a weird way,
So, like, tell me, like...
So, like, nah.
So, I'm just here wondering, so, like, if someone is married, right? And they have children, and they're married to someone with this character, like, oh, I need a break from things, I need a break from this, and then they're like, I need a break. Isn't that when the people separate?
I don't get the question quite well,
When it's girlfriend and boyfriend, like, the separation is clear, right?
But like, oh, you mean like when you are married, you're taking a break, right? In that case, generally, you are married by law, so you are bound together, you have kids, So in that case, people are trying to like see if they can like save that marriage before just living as boyfriend and girlfriend where there is no kids involved.
But exactly that's the same thing. They do separate to work things together, and then
me as a man, I don't think if we are separated, I would expect you to go and like, oh yeah, you're allowed to go outside to other men because we are separated. You know what I mean?
I think that's what people do. I don't know.
But for me, I wouldn't accept it, Because if you tell me like, well, let's separate to work on our marriage, and then you are like, okay, not you, but like imagine somebody's married and then they be like, let's separate, and then you're also like banging other people who were supposed to be working in the marriage. For me, that's over, you know. For me, that's like totally over, you know. But guess what? Now we're gonna go to the next story.
Listen.
Am I the AO for getting annoyed when my wife bring up her past sexual relationship?
Oops.
Okay, let's read. Me, 31, and my wife, 30, have been married for 8 years this past March, but she still bring up her sexual past at random times. Just like the other day, we were eating dinner and I was watching an episode of South Park. She say I lost my virginity while watching this show, which already make me uncomfortable because she said her friend hooked up with a guy 30 years old when she was 18, right before she left for college. She claimed she didn't know what was going on and said she saw him get off the couch while they were making out. They were making out and then she don't know what was going on. And saw him tearing a piece of plastic on them. When they started making out again, him pulled her underwear to the side and just ram it in. This is also disgusting though. Sounded like a borderline sexual assault to me, but she said it wasn't. Just bringing stuff up like that at the worst time. So like this is what she have, like no boundary, you know? She just bring things like that whenever she want to talk about it now. Even a few times right before we had sex, sometimes it make me think she still has feelings for the past. It doesn't help that our sex life has almost come to a screeching halt. Despite still being young, sometimes I wonder if I would get a divorce. But we have 2 kids and I don't want to miss a large chunk of their life. I'm just not very happy, neither is she. I just don't know what to do.
I feel like it's weird on another level because, like, why would I be discussing my sexual life from the past relationship?
Okay.
What does it have to benefit from?
Let's be real, right? You have to like tell your partner, like, oh, I've did this person, I've did this person, you know?
But in the beginning,
do you have to like go in details, you know, like, oh, like they tore this condom and then jam it right in, like, you know what I mean, you know? That doesn't freaking make sense, you know?
No.
But in the beginning, like, you talk about it, you know? But like, after like
in the beginning,
years
you
in a
just
relationship,
talk about
you know?
it to just
After 8 years of being married, you know?
to be transparent, I think, and also to just in case, like, I feel like sometimes just in case for someone to know where you're coming from, the baggage you have or something like that, because it helps sometimes to say, oh, I've been in, you have been in a long-term relationship, oh, I haven't been in it helps to see where the both of you are. But I feel like going in details to the sexuality and how you was with the other people, for me, I feel it's wrong and it's disrespect in one way.
Imagine if this guy was like discussing about how he have sex with his ex, you know? It would have been look like, or he's been like, I don't know, misogynistic, or like, it would have been like a misogyny, you know? But then why is it normal for her to do such things like that, you know? For me, I feel like it shows no respect for your past partners, you know? And it shows no respect to the person you're with, you know? I know we all have that curiosity.
I don't know about the past partners.
Because, like, the reason why, generally, like, imagine you and I were together, right? And then we leave, you know? I would never go and tell somebody what to do sexually, you and I, you know? You know what I mean? That would be, like, so weird, you know? Because it shows no respect for you, you know? Because, like...
And just, it shows your character, you as a person.
Exactly, you know? So, like, for me, I feel like that is so wrong, you know? If I'm gonna give a verdict, I'm gonna say, like, you're not the AO for feeling like the way you feel, you know? And 2, you guys should not be having this discussion.
Let me tell you, Musa, like me, I've had stories of those in Uganda where the boys, like, you know, when you're still in high school, when you date each other and then people break up and they go around spreading rumors. That one, she's like this and like this. Of course, that's being young and everything, but it happens even with adult people because these ones, they're like, of course, she's not saying how the people were, but it could have, you know how we do things, but psychologically, like, you say something, but psychologically, there is a back meaning towards it.
Maybe she's trying to think like she's not satisfied with their sex life in a way, though, based on what you're saying, you know. But that's not the way to go still, though. Like, but I feel like it's just weird, though. Like, I feel like she's treating it like it's like a trophy, you know. Hey, I smashed this and this, you know. Like, it was so good. So yeah, I feel like maybe step up again, you know. Probably But now we are just making assumptions, But still, for me, I don't want to have the discussion, I don't want to know, I don't want to know. Yeah.
I don't know, but nah, neither.
I know, like we humans, right? We all have that curiosity, like we might say we don't want to know, but deep down, everybody want to know, Then you get pissed that and then like you'll be like, oh, I wish I never knew, So like deep down, I don't want to know, Like the emotional part of me will like to know, but like the logical part of me will know. That's a really bad idea, And the thing is, like, the guy doesn't like it. Why do you keep bringing it up now? Like, if, for example, if your partner doesn't mind you talking about it, then it's okay, But if you like say I don't like it, then you shouldn't talk about it, So my friend of Reddit, not the a-hole.
I also think he's not the a-hole. Like, he has a valid reason to think the way he thinks, and it is a problem if the lady is continuing to bring up those things. Because if it's once, twice, you could be like, okay, yeah. But if it's often, then it's a problem. Then she could be fantasizing about something that he doesn't know, or it could be like she's missing a certain past that he doesn't know of. And honestly, being open and telling your partner, I want this, I want that, or something like that. You don't have to be like, oh, this person was doing this.
You know what I mean?
You just have to mention your needs. Transparency is one of the key.
I'm gonna play devil advocate, What if you tell the guy like, oh, you did this better than my exes, You think you would? What if you tell the guy like, oh, you did X, Y, and Z better than my exes, I'm playing devil advocate, I'm trying to like squeeze it from a point of view. You think he will like it as the guy to be like, oh, I was better,
Of course.
Man, like this is like a really touchy subject. I don't want to know, Keep it okay. Let's check out the comments and see what people
are
saying.
You sure you don't want to know?
I'm good. Yeah. You are not the a-hole for feeling upset by this behavior at all, but she clearly needs to talk about it. You could make both of these things clear to her. That it hurt you when she talks about this, but she clearly needs to talk about it, and so you need to help her find a way to do so. Therapy, counseling, a family member, she needs to air this shit out, just not with you. You see it? So she probably need to like get those things off her chest, but she's like talking to the wrong person, We have the same, like I'm praying hard about remembering, It's just like no, we normally say, oh, like that's a really good question, but you're asking like the very wrong person for that question, So like in a way, like if you want to talk about those things, maybe I'm not the person to talk to, Go and talk to your girlfriend, which I still think is weird, but I'm not the person to talk to, I'll go and talk to a professional, like a counselor, Okay, but let's check out the next comment. Not the a-hole. It sounds like your wife has normalized some things that happen to her that are not okay. This is a way to cope for some people. It is affecting your relationship. So she could probably do with some individual therapy, and I do agree that you both need couple counseling.
But like another thing that I just thought about when you was reading this comment is the guy, when she described how she lost her virginity, and the guy was like, it sounded like a sexual assault, but she didn't see as it like a sexual assault, but maybe it's a defense mechanism that she don't want to be a victim, but it happened like that. Because like if you say to me, I don't know what happened, like literally we all like everyone like has to remember the first like intercourse they had. So like if you have to tell me that, oh, I don't remember, things just happened, blah blah blah, unless she was drunk, maybe.
No. I think like what she said, like she don't remember any story. I think she was like referring to like she wasn't expecting to do that, and the guy didn't ask because they were already like kissing and stuff like that. So you just want to take the condom to it, and that's not it. But based on what you were saying, there is a comment that like very similar to what you're saying. Sounds like your wife is in denial about past sexual encounters. This incident you described about her first sexual experience sounds troubling at best. I think your take on it as SA sounds accurate, although she may not be consciously aware of it. Sounds like when she brings up the topic, what's really happening is that she is being triggered, like the connection between what happened to her and the South Park show you were watching. I don't know if you can get her to go to therapy because she sounds like she is in deep denial. your wife is in need of some professional therapy to help her process these memories. My suggestion is that you two have a real conversation about it. You are in distress and she is in denial.
I agree.
Yeah.
But my final verdict is like he's not the a-hole.
He's not the
He
a-hole.
has a valid reason to think like that.
And I think also she might need help.
And she needs help.
Yeah.
I don't know why like people don't like to talk about like the S word a lot. But it's something.
It is traumatizing for people.
Yeah.
It is traumatizing. But on to the next story.
Listen, am I wrong for trying to have sex with my best friend who is in love with me when I don't feel the same way about him? My God, I feel like today's the stories are just like sex.
Yep.
Listen, we grew up together, knew each other since we were kids. 6 months ago, he, 18, told me, 18, female, he is in love with me. I turned him down since I had just started dating someone. He never pushed me or asked me out again. Took the rejection quite well. 3 days ago, my boyfriend broke up with me. I was devastated and went to my friend's house and he comforted me. Went to 7-Eleven to get me some chocolate. Came back and listened to me vent, telling me it will get better. I kissed him. I don't know what came over me, but I just grabbed him and kissed him until he pushed me away. I asked him to make me forget my ex. Ashamed to admit this, but I also grabbed his crotch.
Oops.
He looked insulted and accused me of trying to use him, making me leave his house. He hasn't answered my messages or calls. Was what I did really that bad? Okay, I get it now. No need to call me a stain. I will apologize to him for what I did. Update. After I went to his house and apologized to him, he said he is still in love with me. However, he said he would only have sex with me if we are in a relationship. I told him I can give dating him a try and see how things go. We are going to the cinema tomorrow.
First and first, what an amazing guy for his age.
Yeah.
Many people in that situation, we will break. Many people, Jamila, we will break. Jamila,
You're not going to any female friend.
You are 18. This person you had crush on her for the longest time, you thought you like her, she was like no, and then like she left you, and then basically she came to throw herself on you, and then you was like, I'm not gonna do it because I'm not in a relationship, What a really good guy,
But me, I'm thinking that the girl is wrong. That's my verdict.
We want to come to the girl later, but this guy, baby, is amazing. Let's talk about the guy first,
I agree, he's amazing.
Because basically, this girl, I feel like this guy should not even date her, Because
he's way too good for her.
Exactly, And then she was trying to use him like, I don't know, like a comfort, there is a word for it, like
cry on shoulder. I'm there for you.
Like her safe plan in a way, You know what I mean? So
because it's not a coincidence. She didn't say they were best friends.
They were best friends.
Did she say that?
Yeah, they grew up together, You see, they were best friends, So like basically, she's like trying to use. She probably have this guy in her background as her crown shoulder, like you said, And now she went. Oh, I want to go and explode. I want to go and get like things done. I want to experience the world, You're not good enough for me. Her heart got broken, and then she came back to him, And still, he gave her the shoulder to cry on after she was done crying. Oh no, can we have like the things that other do, And he was like, no. But actually, I feel like I shouldn't date her, Like, it's like really too good for her, And she is the a-hole, by the way.
She is wrong.
So wrong,
I agree with the guy that what he said, that he felt like he was going to be used.
Yes, she was
because
using
in a situation where someone has broken up with someone they really love, because she claimed she had a boyfriend and they were in love, and just hours later you want to get on to the next one.
That They even look weird for your own character. By
What
the way,
character does she show? Like, okay, if she gets together with this guy and they break up, will she be running on to the next person again?
And she literally is like, make me feel better for like, I don't know what she said, but she said like, make me feel better.
No, she said that make me forget my ex.
Make me forget my, you know what I mean, you know? That's relationships doesn't work like that, you know. Like, I think she's there, you know. But let's check the comments and see what the people are saying in the comments, you know.
Wow, poor guy. I'm glad he stuck up for himself. You did use him for your ego and didn't care about this feeling.
Yeah, because I don't think she really like him though. Because like all those years they have been friends, you know. If she cannot realize she liked him when he told her that he liked her, but she had to go and get a heartbreaking before she come back to him. You know, I don't think she really liked him then.
And she rejected him.
Yeah.
But I like that the guy is saying, for me to have the intercourse with you, we have to be in a relationship.
Actually, I feel like it's a mistake he's making, you know, because a relationship you shouldn't be in it, you know.
Then it's gonna be okay.
Because like, if this girl didn't know this guy from before, she just met him randomly, it's okay, you know. But she have known him like almost all her life, you know. And then he's like, I like you, and then he'd be like, I don't like you, you know. Then later, because you got your heartbreak and want to get in a relationship with him, you know. How long is it gonna take her to find like the next best thing, you know?
Another comment. Listen, are you crazy? This person clearly isn't your friend. This is how you treat him. I understand feeling lonely after being broken up with, but if you know this guy is in love with you and you don't had the same feelings, then having sex with him is a repugnant thing to do. You are inevitably going to mess with his mental health, and you honestly consider this the way a friend treats another friend? Wild.
It is wild. This like what I've been trying to say, you know.
Because like now we are looking at even not just the relationship, now we are looking at friendship, but just the mere friendship. Like imagine like you going to your closest friend and be like, you know,
I don't even want to imagine that because
I
that's
don't
disgusting, you
wanna
know.
imagine.
That's disgusting, you know. I feel like she's not a good person, actually, you know. I feel like she's not good for him. I feel like she's like those people who want to explode, you know, and then want to go and come back, and then like, yeah, I'm ready to settle down, you know. So let me use the analogy of as a car, right? She wants to be like this car who will be like, oh, you know me, I want to be a taxi, you know, right around the whole city, you know. 2 years time, you have like 500,000 kilometers on it. Then be like, oh, can you have me? I still look nice from the outside, but I'm broken it.
Yeah, I'm going to read the last comment.
Yeah, let's see what people are saying.
Listen, your friend is awesome. I love how he has enough self-respect for himself to kick you out instead of being the consolation prize.
Yes.
He's not getting sloppy seconds from an emotional wreck who is seeking a rebound. If the shoe was on the other foot, and you loved some guy and he was your friend but unavailable, suddenly he came around grabbing your tits after his ex dumped him, would you be happy?
No, he will not be happy, and that would be like a SA, you know. Yeah, so that's not
you
good.
You should
know?
be ashamed of yourself for doing that to him. If you want to quickly where some guy F's your brains out, go on Tinder.
Yeah.
Find a random guy and make sure you use protection. For your information, there is nothing wrong with getting a good leg pounded into you to resolve some of this. I did it.
Actually, I agree with everything with this comment except the last part, but yeah.
So we live in a different world nowadays. Like, let me tell you, like, I have someone like here in Norway especially on Wednesdays and Thursdays, people are so active on Tinder to get people they're gonna like have the weekend with.
Monday
and then
Tuesday,
Monday
slap her
up, relax, and then they repeat the stuff. This I'm telling you, it's among young people. Musa, like be on the bus one time. You who takes the bus on Thursdays and Wednesdays and look on people's phones what they're doing on the phone. They're swiping left and right to get matches for the weekend.
That's like so weird. I don't know.
So like I totally understand. For me, like I don't agree with just going around with sleeping with anyone, because people have their own demons that I believe for me, when you together, like those person's demon comes to you and everything. So I don't want to get some random thief's demon.
You see what I'm saying? Speaking of this topic, I know it's like a side topic, but let me just clear my chest, Living here in Norway, that's one of my biggest problems I have, because like I understand, like for them culturally, like when it comes to sex in the Norwegian culture, for them it would be like, yeah, like the way you wash your hands in a way, for them it's not a big deal, right? But for me coming back from Africa and coming to Norway, I feel like that's a really big clash for me, because I feel like sex for me is not be like something that should be that easy, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's a really big cultural clash, and that's one thing I really don't like about Norway, But I feel like it's just like the West in general, like people don't see sex as a big deal, But this is like so weird for me.
Imagine that poor person, like they match on Tinder thinking, oh, I've got a match, I'm gonna start dating.
People are out there like looking for love, you know what I mean?
I know 100%.
People are lonely,
people
but you have some people like they just want to like go through everything, like who swipe like this, I don't even like swipe left like this way, just like this the whole time. They don't even look at pictures,
Yeah. Listen.
Am I wrong for refusing a threesome with my girlfriend and another girl? Because I will feel like I owe her one with another guy.
So why did you find this Reddit?
We've been working. Yeah. So let's go into the story, This was like really short and sweet, So my girlfriend has recently gotten interested in threesome and mentioned getting another girl. Now my problem is that while I have no issue with a threesome with another girl, I have no desire to get another guy in our bedroom. I don't know. I just feel like if we go through this FFM threesome, I will owe her and
female, male threesome.
Ah!
A male, female threesome.
I don't know. I just feel like if I go, babe, how do you know this?
Common sense. So don't look at me like that.
My eyes on you.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I just feel like if I go through this with the I don't know. I just feel like if I go through this with the FFM threesome, female, male threesome, I will owe her and male one. We did talk about this, and she says she wouldn't ask for a male, female. I don't know, but in my mind, I still owe her one for some reasons.
Me some Reddits, I just lose my when I read people's stories, I'm just thinking like, which world are we living in now?
Let me confess to you.
Okay.
You see, like this guy, this one is feeling. I feel that all the time, That's why whenever I buy myself a gift, I have to buy you something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, actually.
Whenever I buy myself a big gift, I always buy you something, because I don't want you to feel left out, So like, even though it's not the same thing, but I kind of do understand where it's coming from,
Speaking of which, I'm thinking, oh, he's thinking about
no.
You coming with your guilt from...
No, but generally, mostly I buy you things, right? I don't buy me things, but whenever I buy me something, I buy you something also, because I don't like to come home empty-handed to you, But for me, if I go and buy myself,
No.
I don't buy me nothing, it's okay. But if I buy me something, I always buy you something, That's why, like, whenever I buy me something expensive, I get worried, because I feel like that is like costing me 2 times the price. So, like, this guy, I understand.
Yeah, but...
And I feel like you shouldn't do it,
Why do they need a third person?
How
old are they again?
They didn't mention their ages, but I think they're pretty young. But yeah, I can't. I can't with you, With you, I can't. Because I don't want to share that.
So people go for even more than 5 people in the thing. It's like group.
For me, that is just disgusting,
What is the name you call it?
Orgy. For me, that is just pure disgusting, You know what I mean?
So people go for orgy and we are here like,
For me, I feel like that's just disgusting in general. Because imagine me, like, I don't want to go in details there, But my own sweat, I don't want to touch me. Imagine somebody else's sweat touching me, You know what I mean? That's disgusting, man.
Like 5 other people.
Exactly, you know.
I don't know how they switch because it's 2-on-2 and
I don't want to. I don't even want to go into the details because I feel like I want to vomit right now. You
I
know?
don't want to go through the topic. For me,
But I feel like this
from
is like
what
so
you
right now.
said,
Yeah.
from what you said, I agree with the guy. We women, Musa, will be like, I will not do it, I will not do it, and then later we'll guilty you. We'll be like, but we did a man. What about a MMF?
You see? Then that's a prop.
So like,
I don't know.
like it's a no-go, and he is not wrong for refusing this. Make your sex life better so that you don't crave for other people to come in your bedroom.
But the thing is, like, why do you feel like the name, like, of Jamila, babe? I'm selfish, babe. Me, I don't want to share. Why would I want to share you know, with somebody else, you know?
That's why I'm saying they should work together.
So, like, even though, like, it's like vice versa, right? Why would you, as a woman, want to share your man, you know, with another woman, you know? You know, the guy can be like, oh yeah, you know, ooh, something, you know what I mean? As a guy, you know? But you as a woman, you know, why would you want to share your partner, you know?
Some people have kinky things. Maybe for her that is her best. We don't know, like, people...
Oh, I just got an idea. People would normally do these things, Jamila, would they like, I want to have threesome, I want to have this, you know? They already have a person who they are probably dating, but when they want to have sex with them without feeling guilty, you know?
Ooh.
That's the one. Yeah.
So you think she's a bi and she has a girl that she wants to bring in the picture?
Yeah.
Then let them be like 2 ladies dating one guy. Like, let them make it official. People are making it now. I've seen some people have, like, I don't know, they're in a relationship with the 3.
Most people are not people, babe. If that guy cannot accept this on the thing, he's gonna accept a relationship, you know?
Musa, he's not accepting a relationship because he's worried they're gonna bring a MM.
So like when the other female come, then the female kick it out of the relationship, you know?
No.
She will do that, you know? Because people is competition, babe. There can never be a perfect love triangle, you know? There'll always be competition, you know?
Then they bring another male.
Yeah. Nah.
If they bring another male, then it's not a love triangle. Then it's 2 or
It's a love square.
So me, I don't know.
But what if when they bring the other man, then the other man plus him stop liking the original woman and then start to like the other woman, you know, the new
Then
woman,
it's
you know.
her problem. She's the
You
one
see?
who asked for
So like
problems.
they go, okay? It doesn't work, you know. But let's look at the comment, you know. So what? But firstly, what is the verdict?
He's not wrong.
It's not wrong, and I'm gonna add also, you're not wrong, but your girlfriend, you should probably run from her, you know.
Babe.
Yes, I'm
Well,
telling you, Jamila.
My own thing
I'm
is
telling you, babe, if that lady is like want to have a threesome with a guy, babe, with another female, probably she like that person emotionally, you know. And most likely
Mama
she
said
most likely she already have somebody in mind, babe.
Mama said she didn't mention that. Oh, like I have a female someone.
But
They go for yacht to low.
I don't think so, babe. People like this, they already have the person in mind, babe. It's like a blind man, you know. If you say I'm gonna stone you, the rock is already in his hands, you know. Imagine, can I take a random person from off the street and do what with them, you know? Mm-hmm. I don't think so.
I think most times people like even interview people.
I'm on the internet. Don't argue with that. That thing never end well, you know. I appreciate you trying to be the devil advocate, you know. But I'm on the internet, babe. Those things never end well, babe.
But me, I'm saying he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
But
And
if they are I don't know how old they are, and if they are really young, like that relationship is not going anywhere because the girl is desiring something that. But it seems like he's also willing for the FFM.
He is waiting for the FFM, babe.
But not for the FFM.
He is waiting, of course, you know. He is waiting for that, you know.
Oh my god.
Imagine what can happen to that guy, you know, if he bring another man, you know. What if the thing is bigger than his, you know? All that insecurities, he's gonna be scarred for life, Jamila, you know.
Or if he's not into men, because like
You're not
for
gonna do
women,
no,
like
no. You're not gonna do anything of the men, if it's like two men, if you guys are straight, everything is happening with the woman.
really,
Yeah? You think like the two men are gonna be like kissing each other,
that's what I'm thinking.
I don't think so though.
Because I don't think like
Huh?
you're gonna be on a break, Musa.
That's why I'm telling like don't argue with me. I'm on the internet, babe, You see? It's not gonna be like that,
I have to go through your phone.
You
So what
see?
you say.
Because like what if like you like this and another person is like this, That will scar you for life, That woman always remember. You remember that time, when we brought that guy who was like this and yeah like this? Never do that,
But anyways, my advice to the girl was like, if she has those desires and everything, for me all that is, I feel like it's so, I'm sorry to say, but evil, something like that. I feel like the world, for me, when I hear such things, I feel like we are ending. I'm old school, forgive me, I'm a one man, one woman person.
What if she get jealous in the process, Because the man started to give the other girl more attention than her.
And things happen. But my advice was like they should go for couple therapy. They talk about not couple therapy.
My advice is like to this guy,
therapy.
you should run.
Maybe he might be loving the girl.
Yeah, that's why you should run, because you should not be loving somebody like that, babe.
And me, if
But
I
let's check the comment, Like I feel like we're rambling enough,
we are not rambling enough, man. What if me I come to you right now and I tell you my kinky things right now because I've felt comfortable just this far long? Would you run?
If you're king, get this, with another man. Why you explain? I'll be packing my bags,
Musa,
What if you tell me like, oh Musa, I've always been my dream to have like 3 husbands. But you're gonna be the first husband. I just need two more husbands, I'm outside running while you're talking, babe,
why?
Because I don't want to be husband number 3,
Husband number 1.
But still, nah, I'm good.
Oh my
But let me read a comment for you, Don't do it. It will destroy your relationship sooner or later. If both people are 100% on board with an idea, it almost never work out well. Wonder the other gets jealous or get hurt feelings, and I can certainly understand why you would not want to do MMF. Walk away from the idea because it doesn't sound healthy. I know like there are some people who like believe in like polyamorous relationship, or polygamy, but it's not for me, that.
Okay.
It's not for me.
I'm noting it because it's not for you, also for MMF.
MMF? You think I want to do MMF,
No, for FFM.
Actually, I don't want that.
Okay.
If it's like Beyonce, maybe I'll consider,
See? Now
But-
you're having
But it's
exceptions.
Beyonce that like,
And
It is Beyonce, This, the FFM, may dome your relationship. A MMM will end. The FFM may doom your relationship, or MMF will be the end of it. If you really care about her and want to hang on to her, avoid all of it.
someone is disagreeing.
Disagree. The relationship likely won't last because, to be honest, most relationships don't. Who married their first GF anyway? Have the threesome you will always wish you have had on later. You have had one later down the road, and just put your foot down with the MMF.
I feel like this is so
This is the reason why you don't go to the internet for advice, babe. Because when this person say, I don't think our relationship lasts, so why are you wasting your time, And secondly, you can do the FFM, but don't do the MMF,
No, he says stand your feet and say no. Like,
Put your feet in the ground, I don't know.
actually, for me, this problem here is I'm just seeing it and I'm like, this is Western problems.
It is wisdom. I don't know if I even know about these things before I came to know, if I'm being honest with you, I don't know though. I don't know.
I know of people cheating, but not people like bringing the cheating, but the people that want to cheat within there.
And after you do that, you're going to ask people on the internet to think if it's okay, Okay, let's read a story within a story, True story. A friend of mine wanted to have a threesome with his friend for months and finally got it. We were all 21 and on his behalf. His girlfriend broke up with him the next day because she felt he was too interested in her friend. He freely admitted to us that she was right. He was way more interested in her friend. Case in point, whoever is driving the idea usually have a motive for it. It could be purely sexual or for a one-off. Like my friends, he never pursued anything with his new ex-friend, or it could be a sign that they already have something lined up. But this is like what I was trying to say about.
Yeah, that the girl already has someone lined
In
up.
mind, because baby, you don't think about things like that random,
Really?
Think about yourself. When was the last time you thought about something like that random,
I don't think I've even ever thought about it. To be honest, I don't think I've
It
ever
doesn't make sense to me,
thought about it. I don't think I'm into those things.
I'm not here trying to be like, oh, we are better than everybody, But for me, I feel like they're just stupid, Like, because for me, I feel like if I have this computer, it's mine. I don't want to share it with nobody else,
Aww.
You know what I mean? Even if it's like MMF, if it's like FFM, Like FFM, still, nah, it doesn't make sense.